Alright, we're gonna try this again. Call me old man Wade.
Damn you, old man!
Wait.
Old ass man.
Shut up, old man. You smell like fart.
No! Man!
Old man.
He's so old, he got a podcast on cassette.
Fuck, you're old.
Damn it, Wade.
We do say that, sir. I absolutely do say that. I think we all have those little random quirks and things like that we all believe, whether they be true or not, and that's just one of them that my mother created. Now, I'm going to leave the windows open, add to the ambiance. And welcome to the Old Man Wade Show. I'm your host, the God of Stubborn, the Lord of Laughter, Old Man Wade, and I'm sitting here with my lovely wife.
Hey.
With her normal enthusiasm as always. And across the pond, across the lake, we have the pinnacle of political perfection to superior, Super Bowl Javi.
What up, everybody?
Yeah, man. So we're back on a more regular schedule. Javi enjoyed his vacation. I tried not to bug him as much, but he had his own VR thing, and I wish the world could have seen what he looked like using that VR, not knowing he was being recorded. It was, oh God, we're really going to show Javi. That, for the people who, if you ever get to see the video, that's Javi with his VR holding imaginary boobies. I don't think he realizes that we can't hear him for whatever reason, because I think his mic just cut out. Okay.
I'm not watching porn.
Yeah, I'm completely ignoring that. So let's get right down to it. Okay. As always, me being the perfectionist that I am, I missed it. Porn star Riley Reid, adult entertainer Riley Reid launches ASH Agency, a firm to specialize managing creators' OnlyFans accounts. She says the idea for ASH, which stands for All Star Hustle, came because she was being fed up with various agencies taking a large percentage of creators' revenue. Some of her closest friends have been paying up to 30% of their earnings for some of the runs on OnlyFans accounts, according to Riley Reid. She says, quote, "Because they don't have enough time to manage it all themselves, and with all this, I stopped what I was doing and basically figured out how to start an agency myself," Reid says. One of the mainstream companies proposed Reid sign a 5-year contract and pay them 20% of her gross revenue. She says, "If I wasn't an educated woman, I could have lost so much of what I worked for by joining them. I'm not doing this for money. I make really good money already. I want to provide a happy, safe place for everyone." Reid has had this idea for ASH for more than a year. Says through a lot of due diligence, she assembled a dream team of tech nerds that have come into this project armed with a track records of success building brands online, and then it kind of ends right there. I think this is a dope idea, hands down. What do you think, Javi?
Honestly, I think it's I'm with you. I think it's a great idea. I think we talk a lot about content creators and how they're being compensated for the work they're doing. Because a lot of these streaming services, and I'm including porn sites, are making ass loads of money, right? Off of the content that these people are creating. And so I think that it's only fair that the creators try to, get as much as they can out of the hard work that they're putting in. So, no pun intended.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't think I could have said it better myself, because that's what they're doing. And they're putting in the hard work, and then someone comes in and then takes an exuberant amount of money. And some people just don't know. Like Joe Budden has talked about this a few times, where it's like the companies will come in and fuck you because you don't know any better, or they'll offer you an X amount of money or resources that they provide, and then go, hey, well, since we're providing this much, we're going to jerk you around take that much. And sometimes you can't afford to not take it, because you don't have the resources, you don't have the knowledge and things that these big companies do. So sometimes you do have to suck it up and take it. But if you do know, or you know someone who does know and isn't going to jerk you around, then you may go to the smaller person instead of taking these big time contracts with these companies that are going to jerk you. Valkyrie, what are your thoughts?
I mean, I guess she's starting. So this is an adult sex worker who's starting a company for other adult sex workers.
Yes.
to
No,
maintain their pages.
Yes, not maintain their page. Yeah, maintain their pages, having them promoted by people, getting it out there, posting the content because they may not have the time.
So
to do
she's
it.
marketing.
Yes.
Okay, but I mean,
she'll be taking a smaller pay cut than the other companies will. She's promoting it. She's not really asking. Like she may not ask for 30%, but she may ask for like 10 or may ask for 20, and then actually not jerk them around when it's like, oh, you didn't really do this. What you did was this. You know what I mean? Because of what some companies will do, they'll tell you you're only doing 30,000 when you're really doing 500. You know what I mean? So there's like Super Bowl tells me all the time, you can never really trust the numbers because you don't really know what the companies are actually giving you. Because the more they hold from you, the more they can dictate what your worth is.
okay.
And that's the thing, like content is king when it comes to making money on the internet. And I really like her putting an emphasis on the fact that she's educated. And I'm not talking necessarily about like a college education or whatever, because it might not be applicable to this exact issue, right? But just education in general, understanding your worth. You know, like I said, we've had conversations about this plenty of times. I'd rather not make any money from content creation than to have somebody exploit me for the work that I'm doing. You know, I see it all the time. I see people getting paid pennies, you know, busting their ass working for some of these content generating farms. That's what I call them. I call them content generating farms, like puppy mills, right? Like, they don't really care about the quality of the content. They don't care about the health of the people creating it. All they care about is the algorithm, right? Like, so these companies make revenue by the amount of content they get. Sometimes it doesn't even matter about the quality. So, you know, they don't care. To them, it's just a dollar figure. And, you know, it sucks because I think the vast majority of people creating content online really care about the stuff that they're creating. It's not just something that they want to do for money, right? If it's something that you just want to do for money, it's going to be garbage. For a lot of these people, stuff that they're really passionate about. And, you know, I see people get exploited all the time, man. So I'm 100% behind this.
Val, do you have any final thoughts on this? I wasn't sure if we cut you off.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say I think that's a really good idea. I like the fact that she's in the industry, so she understands like how everything works, what you know, and also understands the other end of getting screwed over. I'm sure, like because she works in the industry. I like the idea that she's trying to help her fellow
adult actresses.
Yeah. No, I think that's really thoughtful. I don't know. The cynic in me is like, is she really helping them, or is this just like a marketing ploy? I'm hoping that it's accurate and that that it is really about, you know, wanting to help them spread their content without taking every penny they're making.
Yeah, and I think that comes with our skepticism because we know how some people are. But I also know that, like, from what I've seen of her on Instagram and Twitter, is just like she's always promoting the other adult actresses. You know what I mean, and making sure people know what's really going on out there. And so it is also kind of cool that like her father knows what she does and like he still loves her. And I know some people would just be like, no daughter of mine is gonna be doing porn, and like, you know what I mean, he's like, you know what I mean, he may not even accept it, but like, you know, he still loves her, and I think that's super dope. So I think that's also cool. So Valkyrie, do you know what dirty macking is?
Do I want to know what dirty macking is? No,
Okay, I'll just say it. Dirty macking is someone who messes up your chances with a girl by portraying you as untrustworthy, dishonest, a womanizer, or otherwise undesirable.
Cock blocking? Dirty macking.
Facts. Cock blocking is definitely the term.
Is that the new term for cock blocking, or did you just hear this term?
Oh no, this has been you say
Or this from when we were like friggin' teenagers and you're just old and you just figured it out?
This has been around for probably about a little over a decade, Javi, right?
I've never heard of dirty macking.
I've heard it. I don't really know how long it's been used, but definitely, however you want to call it, dirty macking, cock blocking, you know, even simping in a way, right? Like,
well, according to Urban Dictionary, dirty macking has been around since 2009. So, one of my favorite R&B singers is Nia. He's probably my favorite R&B singer. And he has a song called Single. And this may be the biggest dirty macking song I've ever heard in my life. And so I sent it to Javi to be like, hey, Neo's a dirty macking king, right? And Javi went, oh, for sure. Okay. So let me paint the scenario of the song. Neo is in a club with a woman who's there by herself. He goes up to this woman, and hear how the lyrics go. Everybody's in the club right now to tell the DJ. Oh no, wait. If you came here, what the hell is that? I'm trying to figure out where it starts. Song starts. If you came here by yourself tonight because he wouldn't pick up the phone, he was supposed to bring you here tonight. Couldn't find him, so you came alone. It don't matter because you're here now, and the music you're enjoying. So for the next couple minutes, baby, I'm gonna be your boyfriend.
Wait, have you not heard this song?
I have, but I was sitting there listening to it jamming one day, and I was like, yo, this is some dirty macking shit.
I can see Neo doing that. Like, Neo just has that.
The dirty Mack. It's so he can steal your girls.
Yeah.
Yo, and so hold on, it gets better.
Neo definitely stole a few people's women.
Oh, hell yes.
Probably a few wives as well. Like, no shame.
So hold on, here it goes. He don't tell you that you're beautiful. Let me tell it to you to the beat. He don't tell you that he loves you, girl. Well, let me sing it in the harmony. Let my song get you higher. We never have to come back down. And if ever you should miss me, just tell the DJ run it back now.
Why are you what is happening right now? Why are we just realizing this about a song that was put out like 10 years ago?
Neo is the dirty Mac fucking king. This is the greatest.
You really are an old man.
I don't care. Like, his whole discography is like full of dirty Mac and shit.
Yes.
But my question is this, like, why? You know what? I guess if I was rich and single, I'd do the same thing. I don't know.
Oh, have you dirty macking too?
Oh, I thought. You know what? I've done things that, you know, as a married man now, I wouldn't appreciate people doing to me. So, you know, karma's a bitch. But at the same time, hey, like, I wouldn't, back in my day, I wouldn't intentionally pursue someone that was in a relationship. But if someone was in a relationship and they were interested in me, I'm not the one cheating.
This is true, I guess. I mean, I guess.
That's the way I looked at it, to be honest with you. Like, I would never blame, like, if I got cheated on, I'm not going to blame the person my wife cheated on me with. I'm going to blame my wife. And, you know, vice versa, I would expect her to blame me and not necessarily the person I cheated on with.
If all parties know, everybody's getting fucked up. If the other person doesn't know, that's not their fault.
I agree.
Nah, I mean, I don't even.
Listen, if you are predatory towards someone's spouse, and because you don't care because it's not you, you deserve an ass beating too. You
But what does predatory even mean? Like, what is
hands? Both of you.
But what does predatory even mean? Like,
do you want to do it together or apart? You want to get your ass beat at the same time?
Or one by one?
But I don't even know, like, predatory fine, like.
Because
if somebody's coming at my wife, like, yo, blah, 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 like, the DJ doesn't play our song, whatever the hell Neo just said, right? If that works on her, like, I'm going to be like, yo, what you, really? Like, that line worked on you? Like, all right, whatever. I guess, I don't know. I'm a different type of person.
Oh, if everyone knows, everyone catching these hands.
Yeah, like, but nah, if you got to be, like, I expect loyalty from one person in that situation.
Well,
That's
okay. All right, bust this. If someone is hitting on your wife and you know them intimately and they know you're married, you have all the right to fuck them up.
You mean if they're like my friend or something?
Yes.
I mean, that's a different story.
That's what we're talking about, though.
That's a violation of friendship.
But that's what.
No, I'm saying.
Is that what dirty macking means?
You don't have. They don't have to know my husband. If somebody sleeps with you and they know that you are married, they know you are a married man. Say somebody at work never met me, You sleep with them. They know you are married. You both know.
I disagree.
You both get your ass beat.
I disagree wholeheartedly.
No.
Because they don't know you.
It doesn't matter.
I think it absolutely...
They still know you're married. I wouldn't fuck somebody's husband. If I know somebody's with somebody else, I'm not fucking them.
And I agree. I think for me, when I was single, marriage was the one line I wouldn't cross. But if I don't know the person, that's not my problem. That's the problem of the person I'm fucking, the woman I'm fucking.
That's
ain't got shit to do with me.
I definitely would have messed with a wife, to be honest. I would definitely do it. I would 100% mess with somebody's wife.
Well, you were Dirty Mack King, so.
Nah, I ain't trying to. I ain't intentionally going like, yo, I ain't putting little whispers in their ear like, oh, that guy's a garbage husband, blah, blah, blah. Like, that ain't me. Bro.
Hold on. So I went and Googled Dirty Mac songs, and this Jagged Edge one came up. And it's literally called He Can't Love You. I ain't no hater or nothing, first off, starting off really well. But he can't love you like I can. Trust me.
See, that's whack to me. Like, that's whack. That's like, that's intentionally trying to mess up something. Like, that's different.
Oh my God. Mary J. Blige, I can love you better than he can.
Isn't it, I can love you
better than she can?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't get into that business.
Oh my fucking God.
Dude.
Moving on.
Like this, yo, be a good spouse. You know what I mean? Don't allow that door to open as much as possible.
All right, so apparently T-Pain has been ghosting. T-Pain just discovered he's been ghosting celebs on Instagram for years. And here is his response to this.
I was today years old when I found out about the requests folder on Instagram that's full of celebs trying to reach me. Dude, is that Fergie? SMH.
What is this?
T-Pain just realizing that he's been ghosting
Lord,
people this whole
time.
T-Pain just realizing he's been ghosting people for years. I mean, T-Pain is the goofiest fucking person on the planet, by the way.
I've done that. I just looked at my Instagram DMs. I got like 100 missed DMs, yo.
How many of them are spam bots? How many of them are people actually trying to reach out to you?
They're like 99% people trying to reach out to me. I didn't know what the little. I didn't know for the longest time. I didn't know what that little airplane, little paper plane meant on my Instagram. I'm like, what the?
And everyone tells me I'm the old one here.
I mean,
and I don't know. I try not to answer my DMs. Like, there's been, I know early on, like, I'll get DMs. All right, I'm not putting out anybody's.
What have you talked about? Is it on Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh God, I probably have all kinds of shit that I don't know.
Yeah, and I just don't answer them. Like, and this kind of goes back to the whole, like, don't put yourself in a situation to cheat. Like, I remember, like, certain people just stopped sending me DMs because they would, I feel like people would find opportunities to hit you up with the DM, like, and then, like, they'll send you the quick, like, what's up, big head, or whatever. Like, I don't even.
What up, big head?
I don't even open that. I see the little blurb. I used to see the little notification. I'm like, yep, ignore. And I just got into the habit of doing that, and I just never answered. I don't really answer DMs and stuff like that. So I kind of get T-Pain. You know, he's in love with a stripper. You know what I mean? Like, that's the only DM he's gonna answer.
I fucking can't.
Yeah, I immediately someone starts flirting with me. Oh yeah, my wife calls me that. You know, the one I married and I'm in love with. So stop sending me this shit.
You really say that?
Huh?
I'll fight it.
You really say that?
I say that shit in person.
Did it?
Yeah, if I see anybody...
Who's sliding into your DMs?
No one's sliding my
Who's
DMs.
sliding in?
Nobody. So, Javi, what's up with your girl?
I'm sliding my foot into somebody's DMs.
Who?
What's up with your girl?
Kamala?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's being vice president. I don't know. What you want me to say?
Well, Tim Scott, was he a U.S. Senator?
He's the only black Republican senator.
Says that America isn't racist. Kamala decided to respond by saying that...
This country, but we also
hold on, let me make sure I get it right to make sure...
I don't think America is a racist country, but we also do have to speak truth about the history of racism in our country and its existence today.
You want to speak on that, please? That's your home. That's your girl.
What am I supposed to say?
Speak on what she just said.
That's her opinion. I don't know. Like, are you comparing what she said to what Tim Scott said?
I'm talking about both of them.
I mean, Tim Scott blatantly just said that America isn't a racist country and ended at that. I'm pretty sure, knowing Tim Scott. Kamala Harris said that she doesn't think America's a racist country, but we have to speak truth to the racist history of this country that exists today. So I don't think they said the same thing. I don't really know. I've seen people comment on this.
I mean, I guess listening to it again, like, it sounds like she's saying, like, the country as a whole is not racist, but we do have to talk about past racism and the racism that exists now. Is that what she was trying to say?
Maybe.
That's literally what she said. It's not what she's trying to say. That's what she said.
She wasn't, like, if you listen to it again, I just like listening to it again.
She's being a politician. Like,
I mean, definitely.
I don't think America is a racist country, but we also do have to speak truth about the history of racism in our country and its existence today.
She literally just said America is not a racist country.
Yes,
but
like the whole country as a whole is not a racist country. But we need to talk about past racism and what racism is happening today.
I think America is a racist country. I think America was based on racist. I think much of America was based on racist.
Oh no, it definitely was. But
yeah, that's my opinion. But I don't. I'm hearing the conversation around what Kamala Harris said, and I just think that it's a reductive argument. Like, people are saying, like, "Oh, she doesn't think America is racist," but she literally, right after that statement, says that America has a racist history that exists even today. Like,
yeah.
Again, I don't necessarily agree with everything she said, but it's like, what did she say? Like, really, what's so bad about what she said?
Hey, I'm not racist, but I'm not homophobic, but I'm not sexist,
Okay.
but that's what she did. She said some shit and then she said some fuck shit and then tried to clean it up.
So, like, I'm trying.
Okay.
I get what so that's how I took it when I first heard it. I was like, this fucking Uncle Tom, she been hanging out with her white husband too long. But listening to it again wasn't necessarily. I think she worded it inappropriately, and I can see why people are coming at her for that. Plus, on top of that, like, it sets like this precedent where people are going to be like, "See, Kamala said we're not racist."
And see, and I think that is my biggest problem with that is when you get these people who are literally trying to lynch someone and go, "See, we're not racist. Now, hand me that news for that nigger." It's shit like that's what it feels like to me. Now, Super Bowl, I get your point because words do mean something, and she did attempt to clean it up at the end, and she did speak truth to what she said.
I mean, I get that whole argument about people saying something fucked up and then cleaning it up, but it was in the same breath. It didn't seem like a cleanup to me. Again, I don't agree. Like, I'm not going to agree with everything people that I voted for are going to say. Like, that's not. I'm not out here with the big ass Biden Harris flag strapped to the back of my pickup truck. Like, that's not. Like, I'm not out here. You know, like, just like that's just not me. You know me in politics. Like, it's
yeah.
I don't look at politicians as some like superhuman, like
they're not gods to you.
Wrong. I'm always gonna agree with. Like, I don't know. I just don't see. I honestly don't see the big deal in what she said. To be honest with you, it's her opinion,
Well,
and her opinion also includes the fact that racism is ingrained in America. You know, like I can understand. Like Obama essentially said the same thing, right? Like, it's talking about the idea of America, like the idea, like this whole concept of American idealism. Like, America is, it stumbles, right? And it does a lot of bad things, but the idea of America is better than what America has done and continues to do, right? Like, or even like you read comic books, Captain America, right? Like, or the recent Winter Soldier, Falcon and Winter Soldier series, right? It wasn't about ignoring the bad stuff that America did, but it was about trying to live up to some mythical idea of what America can be, right? So why can't we take it in that light? Why can't we take it in the fact that she's saying that America as an idea isn't racist, right? America means, everybody was born equal, blah, 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 blah.
Because that's a lie.
I mean, yeah, but whatever, right? Like it is. I mean, it's a lie based off of America's actions, right? And again, I think she spoke to that in her own way. She didn't say America isn't a racist country, so shut the fuck up. She said America isn't a racist country, but it's done some racist shit, and it continues to do racist shit.
I understand your point. That's
not my point. That's not my point. I don't agree. Like, that's not my idea of America.
I vehemently disagree with what she said and how she said it, and I only put her on this platform and say it like I do is because she should know better, and that just
should she?
Yes.
What about her? What about her makes you think she should know better?
When you're in certain positions, you shouldn't say and do certain things. For example, if you're a police officer, you shouldn't reach for your taser and it's actually your gun. When you're a firefighter, you shouldn't take a super soaker full of gasoline and then shoot it into a burning building. When you are the vice president of a country speaking to the entire world, you should probably choose what you say wisely.
I think she did.
Let me say this. I think she chose her words. She chose her words in a particular way. And like I said, I disagree with you said she chose her words wisely. I think this is a misstep. Trust me, if we recorded when Obama said some fuck shit, I'd be like, fuck him too with this dumb shit. You know what I mean?
It's very possible that in a couple of days you're going to hear her be like, well, I didn't really mean to say it. Whatever, some politic, try to apologize for something. I don't know. She's a politician, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what they say. All I care about is what they do, bro. That's it.
Yeah, I half-ass agree, only because specifically what she said is going to make ignorant people do certain things.
Like what?
I don't know. We'll have to find out. We'll definitely have to wait and see. I was trying.
Whatever, old man.
I'm 1,000 fucking years old and I'm aware of it.
Yeah, you were here during slavery time, so I don't even know why I'm arguing with.
All right, man. I'm moving on. What else we got on here? Oh, this should be fun. Javi, would you call yourself part of the Rihanna Navy?
Yeah, definitely.
The Rihanna what?
Navy.
Is that a thing?
That's her hive.
I'm definitely a Riri stan. You know that.
Wait, that's really what her people are called?
They're called the Navy.
Why?
I don't know. Javi, why do they call the Navy?
I don't know. Shit. Whatever Rihanna's on, I'm on. I don't give a fuck.
I fucking can't. I don't know. I'm just following her blindly.
And Valkyrie, you're in the Beehive, right?
No. You keep on saying this to me. I am not in any kind of anyone's anything. I like Beyonce. I think that a lot of the shit that she does is really good. I really like how she is out there and open about lots of things, and she has a great voice, and she's a good entertainer. I don't follow her fan club, I don't follow her on Instagram or need to get backstage. I'm not like that.
Let me see if I bet you follow her.
No, I don't.
So, Super Bowl. If Rihanna and Beyonce were having a Verzuz, who wins?
Ooh.
Beyonce.
You say that way too strong, Valkyrie.
Because
Rihanna has a lot of music.
So doesn't Beyonce, though. That's the thing.
Yes. So I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be as this isn't an easy answer. It's not, and I'm not saying that even if I wasn't, I like both of them. I love both of them. You know what I mean? Honestly, I love Beyonce. I love Rihanna. They're awesome black women. But Rihanna's catalog is crazy. and so is Beyonce. So I don't know. Man.
And
Like Beyonce's gonna have to dig into that Destiny's Child for the catalog to get the advantage. If she digs into Destiny's Child, she got this. If it's just Beyonce versus Rihanna, I don't know.
So you're saying based off of just their solo catalog alone, you don't think Beyonce could take Rihanna?
They're pretty equal. I mean, like, and again, it's what the Verzuz. Like, Verzuz isn't about like musical talent, like who's a better singer. It's about who has like songs and hits, really, right? And I don't know if any non-biased observer can honestly say that Beyonce has way more hits than Rihanna. Like, I don't know if that's. I've never sat down and counted them, so I don't know. I think it would be dope, to be honest with you.
I would definitely watch that.
That's my opinion.
I mean, also a lot of it has to do with like entertainment quality too, like how entertaining you are while you're on it. And I think they both have good.
And I think they both are. I think. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
That's what I was gonna say. I think they both are really entertaining.
Yeah.
So
It'd
according
be dope. I think it would be it would be a very highly rated Verzuz. There'd be a lot of people watching.
Absolutely. I was trying to see who had. According to this,
Beyonce definitely has more hits than Rihanna.
according to this, it says that Beyonce has 100 million records sold worldwide, while Rihanna has 250.
Yeah, man. Like, yo, Rihanna's like. You gotta think about it too. Like, Rihanna's like every hit Rihanna's ever put out has been like worldwide crossover. Like they've had like dance remixes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's kind of like, I don't know. It's like, damn. I don't even want to say this. It's such a mess. I'm only saying this because whatever. Don't think too much about it. It's kind of like Prince versus Michael Jackson.
Michael, I love Prince more than Mike, but I'm probably going Mike in that.
Yeah, Mike definitely sold more albums than Prince, like
Absolutely.
Undoubtedly, right? So I don't know, man.
I think
Rihanna's a powerhouse, bro.
I think Prince has way more music that I like vibe to than Mike does. But if we're talking hit for hit,
yeah.
But I also look at it like this: if Prince and Mike were alive and doing a versus, right? Sure, Mike's gonna go up there and dance, right? And Prince has this swag about him. He's gonna walk up there and go, "Oh, that was cute with the moonwalk," and then he's gonna pull a guitar out.
Stop it.
And just start playing the guitar with his cymbal on there. And then what do you do there?
Stop it.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like if Beyonce starts just pulling, if she pulls out a mic and starts like singing shit, like
exactly.
Behind
so Beyonce probably has a better voice, right?
Then
so.
what, Rihanna?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. I think she's probably a better technical singer. Maybe. I don't know.
But
I don't even know. They're both in the studios. Who knows?
But I also feel like with Rihanna, like, and Beyonce, maybe I've never seen Rihanna perform like I have seen Beyonce perform. But I feel like the same thing with Prince. It's like Rihanna's just a whole vibe. Like, you know what I mean? And it's a different kind of vibe with Beyonce. Beyonce's a little. People who are ill-informed will say Beyonce's more quote unquote. What's what I'm looking for?
What, like classy?
Yes, thank you. That's what I was looking for. But and Rihanna's like everything about her just exudes sex. Even when she's just singing like these random songs that have nothing to do with sex, everything about her is just sexy as fuck. Like there's a song you recommended to me from Rihanna called "Love on the Brain." And like I heard that, and I'm like, dear.
Wait, whoa. I recommended that song to you?
Yes.
Damn. It's kind of sus. But whatever. Go ahead.
But like it's obviously it's a remake, but like she put, and I was listening to her sing this, and I was like, dear God, this is amazing. But again, Beyonce hit them notes, and you're like, okay. And one of my favorite Beyonce moments is like she fell, busted her ass, and then somehow knew exactly where all her dances were, and then got right back in rhythm. I was like, that's a performer. That's a professional. That's fucking dope.
Yes.
So Beyonce may not.
You know what? Who wins? You know who wins that versus?
Everybody watching.
Exactly. That's who wins that versus.
Thanks for giving us the safe answer there. I'm going. if the Beehive and the Navy had to be honest about it, I'm probably going Rihanna. Not by much though. It'd be like 11 to like 9 or something like that. It's not going to be a blowout by any means.
Nah, not at all. It's gonna not at all.
All right.
It's gonna be like that Erykah Badu, Joe Scott versus. It's gonna be all love.
Yeah.
End of the day.
Or Lord, I don't want to talk about the Red Man and Method Man one. All right, this has been the Old Man Wade Show. I want to thank the pinnacle of political perfection, the superior Super World Copy. I want to thank my lovely life for joining us. Don't forget, you can find us on oldmanwade.com and on oldmanwade.com, the website for articles and more. You can follow me on oldmanwade.com on Twitter and Instagram. You can follow the superior Super World Copy on Let Shit Record on Twitter that he never uses. You can find us both on the Old Man Wade Show on Facebook. You can find us on the Culture Comic News podcast, CCBN, sponsored by Black Rabbit.
Try something new.
BlackRabbit.com, BLAQERABBIT. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Valkyrie, do you have any final words?
No.
Damn it, Wade!